Hi, I'm Isadora, and this is another installment showing you what I did not spend on my no-buy year. Now, I'm currently doing a no-buy relating to like clothing, accessories, homewares, beauty products, skincare products, fashion, and pretty much I can't buy anything in those categories unless I literally have nothing else that will serve whatsoever. So this past month of June was an incredibly stressful fucking month for me, and like wanting to shop is one of my like main stress responses. So this would have been an incredibly expensive month if I bought even half of the shit that I wanted. I'm making these videos because I feel like, at least, I can't speak for everybody, but I definitely have a mentality where it's like, you know, oh, it's only $10 treat here, $25 treat there. Like, I'm not really the kind of person, like, I didn't grow up very wealthy, so like, it doesn't even really occur to me to be like, I want the Gucci bag. What I'm talking about is like the little fun casual purchase you make that can end up potentially to hundreds of dollars. And for me, they totally would have. So we're gonna go through everything I would have bought. Certain things I don't have pictures of because of the circumstances, but like 90% of the things I do, we're gonna go through and do this like kind of anti-haul style. So let's get into it. So when I was visiting in the US, I ended up going to like a mall with my mom just to walk around and spend the time, which is a terrible thing to do if you're on a no-buy, but like if you've ever been in the suburbs, you know, like, what are you gonna do? Go to Chili's, go see like Transformers Part 11 at the Regal, walk around the mall, like, what are you gonna do? So I went with her, and I think she bought some stuff. We went to this one like big junk thrift store where everything was super cheap, and for me, thinking things are cheap can be, ooh, sorry if you can see it, I'm breaking out from stress right now. I even have a pimple patch like in my fucking ear. I have like one over here, like one under here. Oh god. Anyway, things that caught my eye in this junk store were a pair of like the classic black Izod men's dress shoes. I like to mix masculine and feminine like aesthetics. That's just how I like to dress. Like, there's certain things I like, certain things I don't. This is actually a t-shirt dress, like, but I think from here I just kind of look like I'm like cosplaying a Winchester, which perhaps. Anyway. So the things that caught my eye were a pair of Izod men's black shoes. They were $11.99, and like a beat up old green purse. I love the color green. I love like green, red, purple, and black for the most part. So yeah, those things caught my eye in the junk store, and it was interesting. While I was walking through the store with my mom, I was like, for me, like, it's innate, or I guess because of how I've been trained to, like, you can't, like, walk into a store and just not buy anything. Like, you always must purchase something, and it was kind of, like, a weird feeling at first to, like, physically walk into a store, like, surrounded by stuff that piqued my interest and go, like, wait, I'm not shopping, I can't pick up anything. But I was successful. I'm also on that trip to the mall. We walked into a Torrid together, and what caught my eye was the Symbols Foxy high neck, the Symbols Foxy high neck crop tank for $29.90, the Foxy high neck crop top in white for $23.90, and the crew neck pullover sweater in Blue Horizon for $59.90. Now, like, why are Torrid's prices insane? Like, even there's a lot of other fast fashion brands where you can buy, like, plus size clothing. For example, this t-shirt dress is from Old Navy. Like, so it literally it is possible for a corporation to make plus size clothing that doesn't cost like $70 a pop. But, yeah, the only things I really get at Torrid are, shoes and accessories. They make cool fucking jewelry sometimes, and my Chelsea boots are from there. But yeah, so we walked through Torrid, and like these things were tempting me, and again, I didn't buy any of them because I was like, I'm on a no-buy. I think it's like more important to me that I show to myself that I'm like capable of this than that I like get the instant gratification of purchasing dumb garbage. So Oh, also, my mom wanted to go into the Hallmark store, and we went in there, and I saw this, Fish Fear Me shirt. Like, that is my aesthetic. Like, I really love fishing, actually, but, I recently got a belt, which I show, I don't know if it's up already or when it's going up, but I'll link you to, like, my 7 days of fragrances and fits playlist if it's up. One of my favorite belts, it's like a big giant belt buckle that says I'd rather be fishing. So like I'm attracted to like shit that looks like it came from Cabela's or like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, and that shirt was $29.50 in the Hallmark store. Then the next thing I found, there's a YouTuber called Mausoleum. She does video essays on like medieval Christian body horror, horror films and society. I'm obsessed with horror films and history and the macabre in general. So one, I love her video essays because I think she's brilliant. Two, she's like a beautiful goth woman with like a beautiful goth style. And one day she was wearing like a medieval flail necklace and I was like, girl, where'd you get it? Even though like I'm on a Nobuy, so even if I know where it's from, I can't get it. That wasn't even in my head. I'm like, oh, I see something, I want to know where it's from. I ask immediately. And she responded to my comment and she was like, it's from Heart of Steel Jewelry on Etsy. So I went on their page and I saw this dagger heart twinkle chain. At the time I was on there, it was on sale for 76 bucks. I don't know how much it is now, but like, look at me, like I'm wearing like animal jawbones. I'm wearing like a calavera. This isn't even a necklace. This is supposed to be like a decoration for your house. Like, I love funky shit, bro. So, I wanted that so bad. One day I'll get it. Next thing I saw that like really caught my eye, if you saw the Ethel Kane, she did like a whole video where she talks about like her favorite candles and perfumes. One thing she recommended was L'Orpheline from Serge Lutens, and literally I'm pretty sure the only scents are like incest and not incest, Jesus Christ, bro, I'm thinking too much. Like Preacher's Daughter, I'm on that like inbred album. Shit. Oh my god, not in incense and musk. I'll put up the picture of the perfume and like the Fragrantica notes. Like the way she described it as being like, I think she said it smelled like a dusty graveyard or like a church or something, and I was like, I love fragrances that smell like an ancient vampire would wear them. So I almost picked up the decan of that off Scent Split genuinely, and that would have cost me $10.99. Next, I don't even know how I came across this, but I heard of this brand called Sushi Glow Cosmetics, and they make like kitschy, like all e-girl style like makeup products. One thing they had that really appealed to me, they have like a cuticle oil that looks like blood when you put it on, and I was like, hell yeah, brother. Like, I'm always painting my nails, which like kind of tortures them a little bit, so I was like, it would be nice to have like a bloody cuticle oil. Like, that looks so sick. Like, I want that. Damn, I need a haircut. I think this side of my hair grows faster than this one, so I'm like, what's happening? Oh my god. Oy vey. Anyway, so their blood cuticle oil also, literally, it's so stupid that this one caught my eye because, like, I have never worn a body glitter in my life, I don't think, but it was like a puff sacred shimmer in Moon Tears, and I'm like, what do I don't even wear body glitter. Like, why did I want that? It's probably because I've had a deeply stressful month. I completed traveling. I was deathly ill with the flu for a week. I was apartment hunting. I found a new place to live. I started treatment because my sciatica pain became so agonizing that I could no longer function. It's been a month, bro. Shit. I think when you see this, I'm actively in the middle of moving, and yeah, stick around, I'll show like my new place and shit like that, but not in this video, that's not the point here. The next thing that really caught my eye was a bunch of nail polishes from Cleona Cosmetics. They were one of the initial indie brands that got like kind of famous and viral for their like duochrome and multi-chrome shadows. They're very beautiful, but literally I don't wear any eyeshadow regardless of how beautiful it is. But I do love a nail polish, and I deeply desire some of their nail polishes. And it was like one night late at night, and I was just scrolling through, and I was like, I added a bunch of shit to my cart, and then I was like, wait, you can't buy anything. And I was like, oh god damn it. But what I added to my cart was their Sunken Treasure nail lacquer, their Forge nail lacquer, their Hilt nail lacquer, and their Macbeth nail lacquer. I feel like saying lacquer that many times. Is it lacquer? This is one of those times where you need like accents in English, but that's a French word, isn't it? I only speak English and Spanish. Everything else is very confusing to me. Yeah. Then the next thing that really caught my eye, which I don't know how the fuck I came across this either. Probably I was Googling like vampire shit and I hit like a targeted ad. It's the Tepish Memories perfume from Madrigal Perfumes. This sounds like everything I've ever wanted in my entire life. One, a perfume inspired by Vlad Tepish, the inspiration for like all of the Dracula mythos, and it has a lot of notes that I really like. I really appreciate seeing a cherry note, because like morticians on Reddit say that cherry notes have a sickly sweet scent. I don't know what just happened. I was just like buffering, bro. Anyway, I think I was gonna like burp or I was gonna cough, like what? Anyway, they say cherry notes have a similar like scent profile to embalming fluid, which I love as a goth bitch, so I needed to see that. I want that, and the sample I came across, it was a 5 milliliter sample for $18.32. Then something I've kind of heard a lot about, especially on social media, is the Half Magic Beauty brand. And like over the years, I've been on their site like 8 times, and I always add their Little Deranged eyeshadow single and their face studs to my cart, and then I don't check out because I literally don't almost never wear eyeshadow unless it's like a costume look, and I don't wear face studs either, so I don't know why those two things keep like occurring to me. Like literally I'll go on there and I'll put those two things in my cart, and then I'm like, wait, I don't use either of those things ever, and then I never check out. So did that shit again. Like honestly, also something that really throws me off about their single eyeshadows is they come in like compostable packaging or whatever. That packaging looks like shit. So I get the vibe that like you're kind of supposed to decant them into like a bigger magnetic palette. I literally don't own any single eyeshadows. I don't have any magnetic palettes. Like what the fuck would I do with that? The next thing that really caught my eye is an Etsy find from the brand Unchained Creativity, and it's the severed hand wooden key rack holder, and it's like you like stick it on your wall. It's got a severed hand on it. Like I would love to hang more goth shit on my walls. Like, also I love the idea of like having like severed hand art in your house because it's like very Addams Family, and like Addams Family is the vibe, like is the moment. Hell yeah. Like, have you ever seen that meme that it's like the Addams Family wasn't even magical, they were just goth, and somebody's like, they literally had a disembodied hand in their house, and somebody else commented below like, goths just be like that sometimes. Real shit, homie. Like, anyway, that would have run me $37. Next is another Etsy find from Mad Magic Shop. This is like a witchy jewelry organizer, and like it's got spaces for earrings, it's got spaces for necklaces, and it has like the phases of the moon on it. I would love to have that so bad, but that shit is mad expensive. Like, I would have to be like deep in the darkest trenches of depression, like literally like the dark night of the soul, in which one acquires trench foot like purely through like the spiritual rod of their own self-inflicted and indulgent misery. Like, what are we talking about? Anyway, yeah, that would have been 82 bucks. Like, I would have had to have been real fucked up to spend $82 on anything in one shot. And I think this month I hit the level of, like, mental suffering where I would have been ready to, like, cash that check if I wasn't doing a no-buy. So, like, oh yeah, also because I'm paying for physical therapy and paying for moving costs, I don't have money for therapy, like, with my therapist this month. So it's a great time to be in here. Alright, the next things that caught my eye were a bunch of nail polishes from I Love Nail Polish. I'm a huge I Love Nail Polish slut. This is an ILNP. This is their base coat polish and top coat. Love it. Ugh, like, they make such beautiful, like, shifting, shiny mirror effect polishes. I also have their gold one called Bishop. I think I don't remember what this one is called. I've been talking for too long. There's like too many words like sliding off the smoothness of my brain and like into the fucking toilet. But anyway, the polishes that really caught my eye of I Love Nail Polish. And again, these, I put all of these into a cart in like the middle of the day, and then I realized, like, hey, like, I'm not allowed to shop. I'm not doing that. So I wanted High Dive, which costs $10, Until Midnight, which costs $12.50, Bewitched, which costs $12.50, Flicker, which costs $12.50, and Tombstone, which costs $12.50. So, like, again, like, that one purchase at I Love Nail Polish alone would have run me 60 bucks. So by, like, shutting that down and going, wait, I'm doing a no-buy, I can't make impulse purchases, that just that one nail polish purchase alone is like $60 I didn't spend. Then the next thing, so I don't know if I'm just brand new here. Again, like, because I'm on a no-buy, I'm not really, like, I unfollowed almost all the brands I could think of on social media. I, like, deleted myself from all company emails, but, like, stuff still filters through to me. Like, I interact with some beauty content, and I just, like, have, like, an Instagram, Tumblr, and, like, YouTube. Like, I find out about shit. But the brand Saltaire, they're like a drugstore, like, Target brand. They have come out with a new scent way called Saltwater Vanilla, and I believe it's like salted vanilla and sandalwood. Oh my god, that's everything I want. Like, I wanted their Saltwater Vanilla Body Duo, which has like a body cream and a body spray. That's cost $32. And I wanted their body wash also, which runs $13. Honestly, like, next time I'm like back in the US and like I'm not on a new buy, I'm gonna fuck up. Damn, oh. Sorry, I might have to go to a cafe to finish my work for the day because, like, the Wi-Fi just, like, wasn't working in my house and I had to, like, get shit done. And I went to this cafe and I, like, guzzled down a giant cappuccino and I got a brownie also, and, like, something about the brownie, like, disagreed with me, and I'm just, like, constantly burping up brownie. Like, you won't see a lot of it because I cut most of it out of this video because I think it would be, like, a dick move to force you to watch me burp for like 20 minutes. But yeah, it's a little rough in here, dog. Like, anyway, the last things that really fucking this was like again, like, I'm starting to prepare to move. Like, I'm taking like some online classes. Like, there's a lot going on, man. And I was just like, I crave a little treat, and like, I think oh yeah, I found these because I went on Tarid's site to like check and double check the prices of like the things I wanted in the beginning of the month, and the first thing that popped up is their Summerween earring sets, and I was like, give it to me, they're so fucking cute. So man, also they're having like a half off sale, so like their Summerween stud earring set is $19.90, and I also wanted their Ghost statement earrings. Look at that little like 2014 Tumblr ass ghost with his iced coffee and his flower crown. Like, it's giving Born to Die. Like, I wanted these earrings so bad. I love big jewelry and earrings. I'm like encantado, like enchanted by the concept of Summerween. I've actually loved that shit ever since Gravity Falls. Yo, tell me below if you fuck with Gravity Falls. Tell me your favorite Gravity Falls character below. I would die for Grunkle Stan right now. Like, that's my boy. That's the blueprint. That's the moment. That's me in the future, dog. Like, I wanted, so, like, I'm a spooky bitch. I wanted these Summerween fucking ears. This was, like, the first time, I think, just because it's been such a difficult month, and, like, oh, I in one of the places I went apartment hunting, I'm pretty sure they're having, like, a dog fighting ring in the basement, and, like, it's just been a hard fucking month, okay? Like, I was like, I need these earrings, but then, I was really, really thinking about it, and I was like, yo, like, so I started my Nobuy in May, and I got through totally successfully with, it's June, and, like, I'm like, you can't, like, fuck up 2 months in, like, that's some rookie shit, like, that's, like, zero self-control, that's embarrassing, like, you can't do that for any reason, and I was like, you know what, inner me, like, it's like, instead of having an angel and a devil on my shoulder, I just have, like, somebody who thinks everything I do is cringe in there. Like you can't be cringe. Although, I don't know, man. Like, I'm, like, a huge, like, occult and vampire-obsessed loser. So, like, I'm sure many people would consider me cringe regardless. But I'm not talking, like, aesthetically cringe. I'm talking, like, showing that, like, you have no self-control and you have no dedication to yourself, and, like, you can't even abide by, like, the basic things that you set for yourself that, like, are only for, like, your own betterment. Like, and in the end, I was like, is, like, some stud earrings of, like, ghosts and, like, flamingo inner tubes, like, more important to me than, like, seeing through my project and exercising my will? And at the end of the day, I was like, no, like, your own will must always come first. Not to sound like Aleister Crowley, but... And no, he didn't say... No, he was do what thou wilt. So, like, technically, according to him, I could just buy those earrings if that's what I will do. But I will not be doing that. I willn't, won't. English. Fuck, bro. Anyway, so that's everything that I wanted over the course of June that I did not purchase. And the grand total of all of that would have been $644.36, man. So, like, if you're looking at these things, like, a lot of the things that I wanted cost less than $15. Which is just, like, mind-blowing to think about. Like, when you're constantly making those little treat purchases, and, like, it's not that cheap when it adds up, baby girl. So that's why I'm doing these videos. In, May, I did not spend $545.97. And in June, I did not spend $644.36. So let's add that up right now. Altogether, that is $1,190.33. So, like, that's over $1,000 that I didn't spend just in the first 2 months alone. I don't even know what to say, dog. That makes me feel kind of fucked up. And, like, it kind of brings into light to me, like, just how much money I've wasted over the years by, like, shopping carelessly. And it really makes me wonder, like, what I could have done with all of that money that I thought was just, like, you know, oh, like, this thing's $10, this thing's $20, it doesn't matter. Like, could I have bought a house by now, or, like, the down payment on a house? Like, could I have, like, done, like, significant things to upgrade my quality of life, and instead I was just pissing away my money on, like, cheap stuff? And a lot of the stuff I've bought over the years, I don't even have anymore. So much to think about, so much to consider. Anyway, this was my little Nobuy year update. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your favorite Gravity Falls character below if you fuck with Gravity Falls. And catch you in the next one. Oh yeah, my Nobuy year playlist is linked below. Check that out if you want to get like caught up on the vibes. Bye.